Hey guys, my name is Alfie Evans, and today we're going to react to top 10 worst punishments for cheating ever. Now, I know a lot of you guys have watched this, so first, let's begin.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Charlie here, and today we're going to be looking at the 10 worst punishments for cheating ever. And I'm doing something a little bit different by putting my face in the intro, so vote in the poll right there, and you guys can let me know if I should keep doing this for the intros or not. And obviously, if you guys vote yes, I'm going to get a better camera, lighting, background, microphone. But anyway, please drop a like. Let's aim for 6,000 likes on this video because it really does help me out. But anyway, getting into the actual video, at number 10 we have cut off penis. So yeah, by the title, you guys already know this one is going to be insane. So basically in China, there's this couple with a man called Fan Long and his wife, and they have 5 kids together, so you know, 5 kids and a mom and a dad, that's a pretty big family. But the problem with this family is that Fan sometimes cheats on his wife, and this cheating had been going on for a little while, but then one day Fan's wife saw he left his laptop open, and she read that he'd sent some sexy emails to this girl called Zhang Hong. So she decided to put a stop to him having sex with other women, and I guess her too. Yeah, you probably guessed it, she got a pair of scissors and cut his dick off. Like seriously, can you imagine that?
I don't want to imagine
ran
it.
out of the house holding his penis in his hand. Like imagine if it's just a nice night and you're out walking, and then some naked guy runs past you holding his dick in his hand. It'd be a pretty good night. Damn it, seriously, he ran all the way to the hospital and they sewed his penis back on. I'm surprised they knew how to do that. I mean, most people go into a hospital and they're like, hey, I need to reattach a body part. Oh, okay, is it your arm, your leg? No, mine is my dick.
Bruh.
He sewed it back on, and after that, you thought he'd never cheat again, right? Well, no, this guy cheated again. I mean, at this point, this guy is just dumb. Like, you literally lost your penis the last time you cheated. Do you really want to risk that again? Well, as you can probably imagine, his wife found out and chopped off his dick again. That's right, 2 times. I wonder if when he went to the hospital again, they were like, oh, hey, Fan, the usual? But out of the window, and they could never find it, so now he has no dick. And the weird part is that they think a dog or cat found it and ate it. And his wife said it doesn't matter he lost his penis, he has 5 children already. I mean, I know he cheated and that's messed up, but I mean, damn, what she did is just insane. So next up is tied to a car, and this is actually a viral video that got shared on Lively, which is basically like a fucked up version of YouTube. So this happened in Costa Rica, and basically a man found out his wife was cheating on him, so he grabs her and takes her outside of their house and ties her to his car bonnet. And while all this is going on, there's 2 guys just standing there on the side of the road, like, feel free to jump in, guys. In fact, even when she's screaming for help, they don't do anything, they just stand there and watch. Actually, it doesn't look like much goes on there, so this is probably the most interesting thing they're gonna see for a while. But anyway, the guy then speeds off and drags his wife down the dusty road, and the car does slow down for a bit, but this guy was just trolling because he speeds up again, and she keeps screaming the whole time, which is pretty crazy. And I'm not gonna show the video because it is pretty messed up, but you guys can find it online. I mean, damn, she could have died from this. Like, I know she did cheat, but I think this is overkill. But what do you guys think? Is this overkill, or are you like these guys who just don't give a shit? So next up is billboards. Okay, this one is less violent than the ones before, but I wanted to put it on this list because it is pretty funny. So basically, this one is a viral photo which was taken a few years ago in New York. So basically, this woman called Emily found out her husband Stephen was cheating on her, and the way she found out was by buying telescopic lenses for her video camera and also using a GPS tracker. I mean, damn, that's kind of stalker level, but anyway, Stephen got caught, but Emily didn't want to be boring and just straight up tell him that she knew, but she also didn't want to cut his dick off and get arrested. So she met him halfway and told him that she knew by advertising on billboards, and they said, hi Stephen, do I have your attention now? I know all about her, you dirty, sneaky, immoral, unfaithful, poorly endowed slime ball. Everything's caught on tape, your soon-to-be ex-wife, Emily. And these weren't cheap, they cost like $1,600 each, and she bought like 6 of them. But that's not too much of a problem because at the bottom of the billboard it says, P.S. I paid for this billboard with our joint bank account. So yeah, not only did this guy have a really public and viral punishment, but he also had to pay for his own punishment. And that Emily girl is pretty funny, she actually inspired other people to do the same thing. I mean, I'd rather just steal the $1,600 from him, but okay. So coming up next we have public nudity. Now this is a punishment which was so controversial when it happened, and I think he's really messed up, but some people didn't even think it was that bad. So this guy called Jason from New York in America caught his girlfriend texting a ton of other men. That's right, she was just texting, it's not like they even fucked. Anyway though, this girl was caught texting a ton of guys, so one day Jason waited before she took her morning shower and then pushed her outside in just her towel. And I don't know if you guys have ever been to New York, but it's so cold, I mean, I'm just cringing for this girl. But anyway, he pulls the towel off her, and then she's like fully naked in the streets, and the woman tries to run back inside, but Jason doesn't let her back in, and he says, cooperate you bitch, show what you are, so pretty and so great, take off your towel and pay the price for the shame I feel after telling you how pretty you were, and that I wanted to start a family with you, but in the meantime, you were talking to 7 men. I mean, damn, 7 men, that is pretty messed up, but I mean, making her go outside naked in public is so insane, and she tried to hide behind cars to stop people from looking at her, but that just didn't work. So in the end, she had to use a garbage bag as clothing, and this video went viral on LiveLeak because Jason was filming it, but that kind of backfired on him because he got arrested for doing this just 2 days later. This is definitely too far. I mean, you made her into a walking garbage bag just like that. But anyway, coming up next is destroying technology. So I kind of like technology and electronics, but I know some people absolutely love that shit, and if that's you, then look away now, because this Japanese Apple fanboy got caught cheating by his girlfriend, and she actually went on Twitter and asked what his punishment should be, and somebody replied telling her to break his computer. But because she knew her boyfriend loved technology and he had loads of it, she thought of an even worse punishment. So she collected all of his technology, including his Apple TV, 2 MacBooks, 1 Apple iMac, 2 iPhones, game consoles, some PC laptops and other stuff, and threw them into a bathtub full of water.
Triggered.
And there was so much stuff, she actually had to do one of the computers separately. And even if you guys don't even care about technology, you can still feel this guy's pain. I actually added it all up, and I found out it would have cost him over $20,000. And she tweeted what she did, and because it was so bad for the boyfriend, it went viral and got a ton of likes and retweets. And the translation on this tweet is, "I'm being having an affair, but all appliances batch both files to prevent not." Wait, what? Oh, wait a minute. Get out of here, Bing Translate. Piece of shit.
Triggered.
I mean, seriously, imagine this guy's face when he opens his computer and goes on Twitter and... oh, wait. Yeah, this guy probably had to find out about this in real life. But if any of you guys are Apple fanboys, then sorry if I made you cringe. Hello? PC Master Race? Come on, man. Anyway, coming up next we have shaming signs. So this one is so cringy, like, you know those kids who do Musical.lys and stuff? Yeah, this looks like the kind of thing they would do if they got caught cheating. So basically, this couple in Texas were having a little bit of trouble sexually, so the boyfriend ended up cheating with this other girl. Well, at least he planned to cheat, because the girlfriend found some really sexual texts on his phone. So yeah, he was planning to have sex with this other girl, but he didn't actually do it yet. But even so, the girlfriend found out, and she said the only way she wouldn't break up with him is if he wore this sign that says, "I cheated, this is my punishment," around their local mall. And he did, and the girlfriend got someone to take a picture to basically spread the message and tell other people to do this if their boyfriend cheats. And it went super viral, and the boyfriend was getting so much hate for cheating, but don't feel too bad for him. I mean, look how happy he is. But a lot of people were actually saying the girl is the dumb one for staying with him. But to be honest, guys, I've spent days analyzing this and doing tests, and I found out that they're both pretty stupid.
In fact, it's actually a girl that's pretty stupid.
So next up is 1 cent at a time. So this one isn't too bad of a punishment, but this one is so hilarious and it got so viral that I had to put it on this list. So basically, this girl called Harriet and this guy called Dan from England were going out with each other, but then Harriet found out that Dan had been cheating on her, so obviously they broke up. But before they broke up, they planned to go to a Justin Bieber concert, and Dan had paid for both the tickets. But after they broke up, Dan wanted the money back for the tickets, seeing as they weren't really together anymore. And you know, Harriet's not a thief, so she didn't say no and just steal the money. She said she actually would pay Dan back. But before you guys were all like, no way, what's the punishment in that? Well, she said she would give him the money back, but 1 cent at a time. And the tickets cost $250, so it will take 25,000 days for Dan to get his money back, even though he said he needed it on that night. So yeah, don't worry, Dan, this happened a few months ago, so you only have to wait around 17 more years to get that money. I mean, even though it's not as harsh as some of the others on this list, I definitely think it's funny. But then again, what she did when she found out at first was pretty harsh. She took all of his stuff out of their apartment and even printed off screenshots of his text to his side chick and then gave it to him at his workplace in front of everyone. So yeah, Harriet, you are a savage, and Dan, I'm gonna need to borrow some money from you. Don't worry though, I promise I'll pay it back in at least 40 years. So next up is bra, and this is one of the most controversial ones on this entire list because it is really weird. So this happened in China, and basically a wife caught her husband messaging other women online. So to punish him, she made him wear a pink bra, put a diaper on his head, and kneel on some dried fruit skins, which in case you guys didn't know is quite a popular punishment in China. Well, the fruit skins, that is. I'm not so sure about the other stuff. Anyway, the wife is laughing and filming with her phone the whole time, and the man actually starts crying in the video, probably because of the dried fruit skins. And I actually speak fluent Chinese, so I can tell you guys exactly what the guy said. He says, "I'll admit I made a mistake. I shouldn't have sent private photos on WeChat, and I also shouldn't have initiated conversation." But unfortunately for him, the video went viral, and loads of Chinese websites and then international websites like YouTube saw this. So the whole of China probably saw this weird and shocking punishment, which really does suck for this guy. So next up we have crotch burning. So this one is really insane and painful. Basically, this guy got caught cheating on his girlfriend, but it's even worse than you think because he did it with some woman at his girlfriend's work. Damn, that's going to be so awkward when she goes into work the next day. But anyway, this girlfriend was so pissed when she found out, but she didn't show it at first. She kept it low-key until they were just about to have sex, and then she pulls out her camera phone, some nail polish and a lighter, and straight up lights this guy's crotch on fire. I mean, at least he had underwear on, otherwise, I mean, he might end up like the guy who got his dick taken away that we saw before. But yeah, this woman is definitely insane. Even though I don't agree with cheating, that's not what I'm saying. But if your man or girlfriend does cheat, then don't set them on fire. I mean, just imagine, you think you're about to have sex, and you end up getting your dick burned off, like damn. And that's the reason I don't have sex.
Damn,
Right,
Daniel.
it is. And coming up last on this list, we have car spray. So
Car
this one is
spray.
really recent. In fact, it only happened about 4 days ago. So basically, this really rich guy pulled up outside of Harrods in his $100,000 Range Rover. And if you guys don't live in London, it's basically like this giant store but for rich people, basically. But anyway, this guy basically cheated on his girlfriend or wife or whatever. And when he was in the store, she came in another car and spray painted his car, saying, "Cheater, it's over and I hope she was worth it." And she just straight up did this in front of a ton of people in central London. And about 60 people were looking and taking photos. And apparently when this guy came out, he didn't say a word and he just drove off. Like, what could he even say to that? Damn, he must have been so embarrassed. Like, if I was him, I'd get the bus home. I'm not going to expose myself like that. And because he parked right in front of the store, he got a $130 parking fine. So this guy just had such a bad day, but hopefully he won't cheat next time. And that just about wraps up this video. Check out the poll in the top right corner and you guys can vote for the worst punishment. For me, I think it was the guy who got his dick cut off, just because I can't imagine anything that painful. But as always, I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, and if you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Subscribe.
Go on. Ah. Stop it. So, this is it. So, I hope you enjoyed it. So, I'll leave a link in the description. Not link, sorry. And leave comments below about what punishment you want me to do next. And subscribe if you loved it. Leave a like. And also give a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys next time when I see you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.